full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are...
Ready.
Now here's Swift on the ground. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Pass play now. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down. Running for it, it's Swift. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Bears and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt.
Ready up!
Working on first down. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Working now from the gun. Finds his running back, Swift. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So first down from the 41. Back to throw. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they make the stop, bringing us in about the 37-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Still sticking with the passing game. Connecting with his back here, Swift. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. A give right side for Swift. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. The Bears headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets hit done. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted. The Bears ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They go play action on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over at the start of the next quarter. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field. The Bears are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there 1 play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They can give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. He's dropping back to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. On the move past the 40. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here he goes.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He's got him in. Oh, he lost the football. And the Falcons scoop it out. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd.
The Bears headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Now throw to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready. 60 by 6.
Setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Okay, ready.
2nd and 3 now. They're going play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Ready, break. Set, go.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and short.
Ready, set, go.
Davis takes it straight ahead. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's a lot of trust you're putting in the guy who's known for shortening necks. These fullbacks are not relied to go get you distances like that, but he was up for the challenge.
It is caught left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
He's going to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Here we go.
He's going to throw it again. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the...
Bears ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown.
3 points of you.
They run the counter with Swift. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
Down. Rocco 80. Check out.
Back to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
What's going on, guys? Oh, man.
The Bears are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable.
On the ready.
They'll throw it here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
On the set.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Set. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. And that's got it, left side. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 5 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Throwing it again here. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over. Gonna have to make... The Bears headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to...
Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Bears ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all knotted up at 10 after that interception was turned into a touchdown.
Go!
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. The Falcons bring it in. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession. The Bears are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Go! Panthers, ready?
They'll throw it. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on. Bears headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Gets this over the middle. It's Komet. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he'll have it down at the 44-yard line. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's going to be Bears football, and they face elimination. They're trailing here to start the 4th. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Bears. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Let's go!
First down, play action. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff.
Hurt! Check go!
A draw now. This is Swift. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Breaks another tackle, but the ball's out. The ball is out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They're throwing it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Throw is caught. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
1st and goal, Swift. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Come on, set! Bronco 80! Ready?
Looking in the air here.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, set! 70 Timberwolf! Hot!
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. And they get to him again. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. The Bears ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Alfonso Dunze running the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Go!
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, ready?
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set, ready? Check go!
Back to throw. Gets him on the in route. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Let's go! Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've...
The Bears are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completed here to Komet. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Throwing now off the play action. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. Getting out to his left. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Here we go. Go.
3rd and long for him here. That finds Komet downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Still sticking with the passing game. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would...
Oh, brother, it's another interception! Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Coming up, off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Come a little closer. Here's second and goal. He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. Falcons offense ready for their second possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Throwing now from the gun. Left side in the hands of London. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard. Back to throw. A throw complete to Scott. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6. Back to the air one more time. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is. Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one is caught by Mooney. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 6. He's going to tuck it and go. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Here's first and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here he goes.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be taken down, but there are flags down on the field. Looked like defense got a head start there. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. The Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw there. Second down, going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown. And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Initially looking to throw it. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Inside kid here to the fullback on the dive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Atlanta.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun. He'll throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in by London. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the 1st half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
That is caught. What a throw. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession, and they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. to throw here to begin the drive. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Rock always.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Lightning 18.
He'll drop to throw. For the middle, that's caught by Moore.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Set. 60 by 6. 60. Go.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Set. Head to 60. Head to 60.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And that is no good. He missed. The Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. Well, this would be something. From an impossible, now, how about this? It's a fake, and he'll be taken down. Not sure the decision there. But at least they'll retain possession. Back to throw. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll step up and run this. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. They'll run with Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 33, here's second and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And Falcons offense ready to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge... The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 2.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Forced out left, and that is incomplete.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket. On the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
He'll look to throw. All the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This pass is caught by Scott. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to the air one more time. A throw on the move is caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Donovan Izaraku working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now, deep ball from London. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his 2nd touchdown. The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Patriots has it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and
Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He's belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Another run here for Robinson. Has an opening past the 40. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 34-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Go. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Wells, another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Patriots will take over at their own 15. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. He'll get himself looked. The Falcons offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And on the defensive side, they do still have their 3 timeouts, so there's an outside hope here you can force 4th down and see where things go from there. This looks like a design run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll try to run for it, and he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here we go. One final play. He'll buy time left. And he is not going to get there. Short of marker. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
End of the line of the Western and Atlantic Railroad. That's where Atlanta was born. And there a train horn still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. Today. They're going to throw out of the gun. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Trying to throw this from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. That one complete to Pitts. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. They were throwing for it. The Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was...
The Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Dropping back to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They look underneath here. Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a yard left to go on second down. They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Staying with Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Robinson. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one connects. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And all around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's a Falcon 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Go!
Setting him on the dive. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
18, Pioneer! Here we go!
He's going to throw this one. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Trying to work quickly now.
Mustang 19!
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. The Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
19 tight! 19 tight! Here we go!
To throw here on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
That's incomplete left side. That one intended for Drake London. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Gets this one to London. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 3rd quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's a throw. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. They'll air it out on 3rd. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And this one doesn't go far. The Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Let's go now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Down the field, it's Pitts. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Saints have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment...
The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
That's Robinson on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. He'll throw it. That one complete to Pitts. And he'll go down here at the 16. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Finds his back. Gets Robinson. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're 1st. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. They call pass on 2nd and goal. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Drake London. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making the stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a two-possession lead this late on to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Robinson on the inside give. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he is going to have the Falcons' 1st down. And Brock, that should clinch them this victory. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. From the left hash, 54 yards out. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season.
The Falcons.
franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese. First down, play action. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. Back to throw now. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down. Pass play coming here. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26. They'll go play action. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That goes for a gain of just one. And that's a Falcon first down. Throwing off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it near the 8. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. From the red zone now. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. They are throwing it again. Flush out now to his left. And they take this in for the score. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. A little quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
Has it downfield, working the left. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-0 lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Falcons ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Finds him over the middle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Well, here comes their offense to begin the drive, and in the middle of all of them, oh yeah, there's the focal point of their game plan, their quarterback.
A bit of an uneventful outing.
The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Shoots away from one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air now on 1st and 10. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throw right side, caught by Mooney. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Complete. It's for John Robinson. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Falcons grow their early lead to 13. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s.
Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go!
Now to give to Bijan. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. From his end zone, 3rd and long. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. A handoff for Robinson, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, here's Robinson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They go play action on 1st down. They'll get this complete to Mooney. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Over the middle to Moore. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now, 7 to go. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 8 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Here we go, here we go. Rock roll 80.
He's going to throw it again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
70. 70 Lions.
Third and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Falcons ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
In this, well, this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great.
And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They gain 11 on that play, and that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. It's only 2 minutes to go in our first half. More from Lambeau after this. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Shut up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And the pack gets home. They drop him. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Buys time, rolling right. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Working on first down. He's got it. It's downfield, near the edge. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Pass play now. Catch is made in close. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second. Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. A run here with Robinson. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Falcons ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. This is Robinson. Escapes the defender. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Come on, set! 70 Lion! Check go!
Going to the ground again on first. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set! Cowboy 80!
Back to throw. Called in by Mooney, left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's go! Rock roll 80!
First and 10, looking to throw. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Set! Pack go!
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Let's go now!
Throwing it again here. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards and reset the downs. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further.
Get up!
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. We have to take a timeout, though. There's an injured player, and it looks like Kyle Pitts is the one the training staff is headed out for. The Packers going nickel on 3rd. Now we're on with Robinson. Wow, no chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Handoff now to Robinson. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
Here's a give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. carry for Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. They'll look to throw. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away.
Here we go, shot.
First and 10, around to Robinson. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Falcons looking at a 3-0 start to the season. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. He gets it again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And the first carry here for the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Yeah, great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the 1st. It's a pickup of 6. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week. They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down. Back to throw. Banks. Short throw caught by Pitts. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. Now a 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
60 by 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Goes to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. The Falcons at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Banks. That is caught. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Go.
2nd and 2. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Banks. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because
Atlanta now coming out on the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Banks. Right back to Pitts again.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. Banks. Over the middle, complete. That's Scott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Banks. It's caught inside the 25. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw again. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Under pressure, they got him again. Only a 3-yard loss there on the sack, but more importantly, it leads to a 4. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Operating from the gun. Banks. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And he's had his struggles here early with a couple of interceptions as he'll try to refocus with a 1st and 10 to start this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Banks. Short throw caught by Pitts. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd and a couple. Operating from the gun. Banks. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Jonathan Grenard able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. From the gun on 3rd down. Banks. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
Ready, go!
Looking to throw. Banks. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Banks. That one deep for London. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. Banks. Pressure comes and down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it'll be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. A give to Robinson on the option. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down. Back to throw. Banks. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Banks. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, caught by London. Touchdown! Drake London, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from top. Atlanta regains possession of the football. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? Ready? 70 Lions.
Throwing to start the drive. Banks got London on a slant. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Robinson up the middle. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Banks. And he's be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Buccaneers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd. The Falcons ready to take over. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Okay, ready?
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you could have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Get up.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Second and long. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ready?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Caught out left side by Robinson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Ready, break.
Operating from the gun, Banks. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Jonathan Grenard. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Second and 13. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Throwing to start the drive. Banks. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. This offense so far on third down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this one too low.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts. The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. This pass is caught by London. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go, shot.
Operating from the gun, Banks. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Banks. Now this will be caught by Mooney. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to a
It's on to a new week for Atlanta, and next on the schedule are the Saints. There's an aggressive secondary waiting for them, and some chances to throw it deep.